trying to test that, but he's feeling the pain right now, Vic.
Just got tossed, and we know what is next. A fall from grace.
Good God, man.
And that powerbomb just silenced Crucifino tonight.
Here is your winner, Obafemi.
Well, we knew Obafemi was coming in with a mission. And hey! He just wiped out the underboss, right back in on Luka. I don't know if Stacks is going to regret this decision, Book. We talked about that establishing of dominance.
Oh, man, Stacks all man, though. Stacks all man, Vic.
Oh, he is, but look what Obafemi is doing to two men, and he's doing it with ease.
We talked about how Obafemi is on the warpath, looking to recapture the North American champion. Oh, baby, should we move, Vic?
I think we shall, but just remember what takes place this Sunday. It's the Don! The Don finally getting out here. After tending to Rizzo, coming out here to fight the battle for the family. And overpowered by Oba. What's Oba doing? What did he just... Booker, what did Oba just... He just grabbed that in front of you. What did he do?
Oba's taking it to another level, Vic. This is real serious, dog.
Booker, I can't... I see out here, I mean, right here at our feet, I mean, Obafemi has just taken out the family, and it now is methodically, almost enjoying what he's doing. And if you look out here to our right, tables, ladders, and scares, Sunday at Halloween Havoc. The Don is tied. Booker the Don. I think that's a zip tie. And Stacks just got put through this table. Booker, look at the Don. He can't do anything. The Don, look at the Don. The Don is zip tied. He can't even get off the
This
post.
is a preview, Vic. This is a preview of what's going to happen on Sunday night.
Obafemi is forcing the Don to watch him destroy his family.
God.
The Don is absolutely helpless.